Dr. Swenson, can you tell us a little bit about the project you did with the NORD grant?
Sure. We were interested in using the mouse model of hereditary tyrosinemia to test the ability of mesenchymal stem cells from bone marrow to repopulate the liver. Similar approaches have been done using hepatocytes or transplanted bone marrow, and you can get partial reconstitution of normal liver in the mouse when you use bone marrow or hepatocytes from a normal donor. So we used bone marrow mesenchymal stem cells, which are a different kind of stem cell that we weren't sure whether that would repopulate the liver in these mice or not. Now, it turned out that the stem cells that we used did not repopulate the liver, which was disappointing, but it was important to learn.
Sure. And for people who might not know what tyrosinemia is, could you...
So yeah, tyrosinemia is a metabolic, it's an inherited disease of the liver that leads to accumulation of tyrosine in the liver cells that causes injury and death of the cells, and it can lead to cancer. It mostly affects children.
Are you doing other research with tyrosinemia or other diseases now?
Yes. So in a related study, we looked at the tumor formation in the mouse livers in the model of tyrosinemia, and what we found was that if you wait long enough, many of these mice do actually develop tumors. We were interested in whether those tumors are resulting from the liver itself, or whether there was fusion between circulating blood cells and the liver cells that would then cause them to become unstable and become tumors. And the conclusion of our study was that the tumors are coming from the liver itself, and they're not coming from these weird fusion cells that we do know happen in other cases with this model.
How did you become interested in this particular field of work?
As a hepatologist, I was interested in any sort of cell therapy for liver diseases, so whether that's hepatocyte transplantation, bone marrow transplantation, or any cell transplantation. And this disease is a very appealing model because you can put back normal cells and get them to expand and at least partially correct the defect. So I was interested in any kind of stem cell that might give us a therapy for liver disease.
The grants, like the ones that NORD provides and a lot of other patient organizations provide, are those important in research?
Yeah, this was very important for me because this allowed me to have someone work with me on the project. So I had a visiting professor from another country come and work exclusively on this project for a whole year, and I really needed that help. I couldn't have done this by myself, so I really needed to have someone do it, and this allowed him to stay for an additional year to do this project.